Good afternoon from BMW and Porsche of Ocala. I'm Scotty, one of the BMW product geniuses over here, and I thought I'd make you a custom video going really in depth on this beautiful 2019 BMW X7. Now this BMW X7 is going to be powered by an inline 6-cylinder turbocharged engine that generates 335 horsepower and about 330 foot-pounds of torque. And of course, this being an X7 X-Drive means that power is going to be sent via all four wheels via an intelligent all-wheel drive system that's of course paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now the exterior of this car is finished in a beautiful black sapphire metallic, and I always go around and put part of the car in shade just so you can see the difference of course in the lighting. Absolutely gorgeous, and of course it's going to be matched very nicely with these 21-inch 5-spoke alloy wheels also in black. So really nice there. Now the exterior of this car is going to be finished in kind of the luxurious chrome accenting. Of course, the kidney grills all in chrome with the kind of brushed aluminum or powdered aluminum slats there, and that transitions all the way throughout the car. If you notice along the window trim over here, we have the powdered aluminum, the roof rails all along here, and down below we have, of course, the little gill. People have been calling it the hockey stick lately, where you go all the way along, and that's all in chrome. And of course, coming to the rear of the vehicle, we also see that transitions back over here as well. So an absolutely gorgeous vehicle. But let's go ahead and dive on into some of the options. Now, looking from the outside of the vehicle, of course, we're going to see that we have comfort keyless access entry, allow me to unlock or lock the door without even ever having to pull out the key, which is, of course, a very useful feature. Going from there, we even have soft close automatic doors because this car is equipped with the premium package, as we can see right over here. And that's going to give me, sorry if you can't zoom in there, that's going to give me a lot of different things. Of course, if you're in Florida, it has remote engine start, and we all know how useful that can be, especially when we're starting to sit. And today, it's already 90 degrees, almost 85 degrees, and it's not even 12 o'clock in the afternoon yet, so really toasty. That also gives us the soft close automatic doors, and we also get rear electric sunshades. So once again, really helping out the climate aspect of this car. These side shades all electric and can just be controlled with this little guy right over here. Wish we could control the moonroof and everything along the lines there. Really useful stuff. We're backing up. There it is. I think it's a little easier to show that one. But I'm going to keep them up because it is a little toasty out. Going from there, we are also going to have the heads-up display. Now, the heads-up display is going to broadcast a lot of very useful information. Things such as, of course, we have our media information, telephone information, even changing the source of the radio. Our navigation information is going to be broadcasted on there, the speed we're going, as well as the speed limit of the road that we're on, as well as even our cruise control information will all be on there, which is really darn neat. And that can be adjusted, of course, the height, and you can even reduce the total height of it in case you find it a little too intrusive. This car is very customizable, and that's where the big difference comes between the X7, of course, and, of course, the previous years we had the X5. The X7 is an all-new vehicle. But this car is so customizable. We also have the Harman Kardon 16-speaker stereo system, which is very nice there. We also are going to have gesture controls. Now, gesture controls allow me to do cool things like this. I can turn up the volume, turn it down, mute the radio, next station, previous station. And if I had a home address saved, I go like this, and it'd bring me to the home address. Right now, there's not one saved, obviously. So there's some really cool gestures. If somebody's giving you a phone call, you can point at the screen and answer it, or you can swipe them off and ignore it. So it's a really useful feature. They're kind of cool. We also have the gigantic panoramic roof system. But if you notice, there's also a little sunroof in the back for the third row. Because, of course, this BMW is the first one to feature a full-sized third row. And we're going to be taking a look at that in just a little moment here. But we also want to talk about the cold weather package as well as the luxury seating package. Now, the luxury seating package is going to give me 20-way adjustable seats for both the front driver and passenger, as well as massaging seats for the same seats. We can hit that right over there. We can even change it between all these different massages, which is really darn neat there, as well as ventilated seats. But this car also has the cold weather package. Now, the cold weather package gives me heated steering wheel, heated front seats, and rear seats. Now, it also gives me, because I know it's very important here in Florida, if I come over here to the trunk, it gives me the 5-zone climate control, which is right there. So that's a very useful feature, of course, especially with this hot Florida weather that we're having. Of course, I do want to show off this third row, so we're going to take out a little bit of things here, which thankfully, for the massive cargo space of the X7, is very easy. So many floor mats. First aid kit, of course, the all-season weather floor mats. There we are. Now, another cool feature of the show is if you got to load in something heavy, this is a practical vehicle, so maybe you got to load in some mulch or something there. You can hit this little button right here. It'll actually lower the car down to the lowest setting to make it a little easier to load everything in. So it's a very useful little feature. Pretty darn cool as well. And then while we're back here, we can also control the third row seats from this area as well. Now, I use these two main buttons, one for max passenger, and then one for max cargo, which folds down all the seats. We can also control everything individually. But I want to show you, of course, with all the seats up. This privacy screen can be removed, of course. And now we can see the car is ready for the full 7-passenger. And then I can hit this cargo button, so in case you got to do like a big road trip to Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that, we can hit this little button here, and it folds down everything. And this process can take a little bit because look how much it's going to be doing here in a moment. So we'll let it go. So check that out. Now we have the full cargo of the X7. Absolutely massive. I mean, that's at least 7 feet of just straight back cargo room without any issues at all. And of course, this is all electronically opening and closing. And my favorite little thing is this little tailgate over here can support up to 550 pounds. And they put a little bit of carpeting on it. So it's actually really comfortable to sit on. Maybe you're going to the beach or something. You can sit in the back, have a nice little picnic. No issues at all. And we can also electronically open and close, as we mentioned. So I just hit this little button, and it folds up like a big old clamshell and closes that all up without any issues. Now, coming over across, we also have the parking assistance package. Now, the parking assistance package gives me an extra little button right over here. But this little button actually gets some extra functionality as well. So we can see, instead of just having like a backup camera that you would normally see over here, which you can see all the mats and such, we also have the 360 view camera right here, as well as our front and a little bit of the side sensors as well. And we also have a front camera that'll come on without any issues at all. So it's really darn neat. You can hit auto, there it is. And you can see it even rotates the camera as I'm turning. But I also get the functionality for the wide angle of wherever direction you're going. So there's the wide angle front, and if I hit this button again, there's the wide angle rear camera in case you're pulling out into a blind intersection or something. We also are going to have, I'm going to get it back into it here, some other really cool stuff. Since this car has the course surround view, you also have the car wash camera. But since this car also has the trailer package, the towing package, 7,500 pound towing capacity, we also get the trailer hitch camera. So it helps you line up the ball, and I tell you, coming from a guy that's even just a little tiny aluminum trailer that I have, hooking that up by yourself stinks without a camera or anything like that. It is annoying to hook up. But so that's a really cool feature there. Continuing down the line, of course, we'd also mention, we already talked about the premium package a lot there. We do see that trailer hitch there, of course. But there is also one feature that's kind of hidden off the sticker. And that's the heated and cool cup holders right down over here. And I have my key in there because when I pull it out and put that in my pocket, oh, I know they make those little hand warmers for cold weather, but a cold metal key, oh man, is that nice. That is wonderful on a hot day. We also have the wireless phone charger. I'm trying to see if I can get it to angle up right, but there's a wireless phone charger in here, of course. You can charge your iPhone as if it's an 8 or an 8X, I believe, or above. And, of course, Galaxy S6 or above. We have our glove box right over here with our USB Type 3.1 right there. Coming over here, of course, big old glove box. But now I'm going to go ahead and actually fold up the seats and show you some of the leg room that each of the rows have. So I'm going to go ahead and go max person and watch it do all the movements. I think it's pretty cool to watch all this go. And while it's going, I'm just going to close it up and get ready to hop on in. So, of course, here's the standard legroom of the back seats. The second row, I should specify. And we can see this is a 5-zone climate control system. So we have the one in the back, the one in the second row, and the 2 in the front. So the 2 here, 2 there, 1 in the back. So that's 5 there. Really nice, very useful, and it does definitely blow cold because we even have the vents over here on the sides. Of course, the main vents here. There's even little ones on the floor, which are cooling my legs right now, and that feels wonderful. So now we got the legroom idea over here, and these can be adjusted. As you can see, we can move it forward or back. Even adjust the pitch of the back, or of course reset it back to its main position. But I want to get into the back seat, and all I have to do that is hit this little button here. It moves the driver's seat a little forward. We can even see our pillows right over here for the second row. And it moves this all the way to the most forward and easier access position. And now I'm ready to hop on in. And then when I'm back here, just showing even some of the resources, I can over here and I can see I have more USB chargers, cup holders for the third row, our gigantic moonroof, another vent right over here. Of course, check that out. Very useful for the little ones, of course. And then if I want to fold it back, all I got to do is hit that button again. Even the wood trim goes all the way back. Look at the ambient lighting, even all the way to the third row. And look at that. I still have plenty of room because they angled the seats nicely to kind of contour with the legs here. So I really do have plenty of room without really any issues at all. Not bad at all. And even if you do need the extra room, the front seats can adjust. If you got a little one complaining in the third row, I don't have any leg room or anything like that, or they're kicking the back of the chair, you can adjust the second row's forward and back position from the front seats. So I'm going to go ahead and let myself back out here. There we are. It's fun to watch. And then we're going to go ahead and take a step out. Put those pillows back. There we are. But if you do have any questions about this car, or any other car in our lot for that matter, please feel free to contact us. We're always happy to get your questions all answered and taken care of. Other than that, we do look forward to hearing from you soon, and hope you're having a great day. Take care. Bye.